motherfucker, that's where I stay.
On the south side, we stay paid, motherfucker.
Hey man, what's the word? It's your boy ET here, Enough Talk Podcast, you know, Texas Coach, #1 platform. Bringing out an interview, another one, you know, follow-up interview with the fam, DaveDollaSign, you know. Yeah, we linked in like probably twice already been on the platform. But you know, that was like, I think this is third. This will be third. Oh, this will be fourth?
This is the fourth time.
Damn.
We had, we did the one over there on Harlan.
Yeah, and what was it, Lindo?
Yeah.
Lindo, Suave, some shit like that.
We did the one
with the
it was
family.
it was me and Mook, right?
Yeah. And
then we did me and Minnie.
Oh yeah, damn, I forgot.
Yeah.
She was the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yes. We did her performance.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a veteran. I'm like
Nah, for real.
I'm like Boosie on Vlad, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
true.
a veteran, baby.
Yeah, and that's what we got with you, just straight you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the first time it was just me. That is just me.
Facts. Yeah, man. Nah, but we're gonna dive into it when we get to fully know you, your missions, your story. You know what I'm saying? And shit, your future plans and stuff, though. But you know, first, you know, let them know where you from.
I'm from A-Leaf. Y'all know what the fuck I'm from.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm from A-Leaf. By way of South Park, though. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know.
Okay.
I was born in South Park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still be in South Park. My roots in South Park. You know what I'm saying? Really, the South Side, South Park, Herm Park, because I got some roots over there too.
Yeah.
So my people stayed over there. My pops now.
Okay.
But yeah. South Park, Third Ward,
okay.
Yellowstone, Sunnyside, all that over there. You know what I'm saying? I got.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? But I grew up in A-Leaf though, huh?
You went to school out there?
No, I went to school out here. I grew up out here, but
okay.
I still would be out there.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I grew up in A-Leaf, but when we was young, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we originally from out there, so on the weekends, I'm usually out there with my fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending, sleepover, spending the night with cousins and shit, or, you know what I'm saying, going to Big Mama house, Mama Stewart, you know what I'm saying? But that's usually where we was all the time. Then once I got old enough to just get around on my own, if I wasn't in A-Leaf, I was on the South Side.
Out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was either one or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's fire. Then, and A-Leaf do got that effect to where, like, a lot of people will be born or other family will be from other areas and then they move to A-Leaf.
I like to look at A-Leaf like a melting pot. I think A-Leaf was a place where, like, you know, all the other hoods is like historic. Facts. Compared to A-Leaf. A-Leaf is a fairly young hood.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I think in them other hoods, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to get away and move to A-Leaf. Because A-Leaf used to be considered somewhat a suburb.
Facts.
When we first got there, we was kids. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. It was. I ain't gonna lie, when we first got to A-Leaf. But over time, you know what I'm saying, it turned into what it is now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just saying it's a bad place, you know what I'm saying, but it ain't what it was when we first got to A-Leaf.
Nah, for real. Man. Even though it's turning back good now though.
It ain't as bad as it got. It got, you know, it got its areas, you know what I'm saying, but A-Leaf ain't a bad place. But you know what I'm saying? I think A-Leaf became a melting pot from all the other hoods that kind of migrated to A-Leaf.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts. Cause I know on my end, my mom and them, they from Acres Home area, and then it leading into like 3 years old, 2 years old, we moved to Spice Lane. My auntie moved first to Spice Lane, and then we moved with her all the way until my mom got home spot on Cliff Creek.
That's pretty much my story. My mom moved. I started elementary.
Yeah.
But we stayed at A-Leaf really my whole school stay. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't just hanging at A-Leaf growing up. Like, I was moving all around the West. I was moving around the South Side.
Yeah.
I even would dip and dabble on the North, but not a lot. You know what I'm saying? I would dip and dabble on the North Side sometimes. I stayed on the South. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I understand all the way. So you want to give them some for sure, like your experience, A-Leaf history, some legendary A-Leaf history. It could be good and good and bad versions.
Some of the dope things about A-Leaf, man. A-Leaf is an international district.
Mm-hmm.
A-Leaf is very, very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Still. But that's what I always liked about A-Leaf. I grew up around all kind of people, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you know, South Park on the other hand, it's mainly niggas, you know what I'm saying? Mexicans, what have you know what I'm saying? But A-Leaf was real diverse. And you know what's historic about A-Leaf? Man, we had our own water park. You know what I'm
God.
We had our own water park.
Right on the side of Front Flex.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like we had it like right in the middle of the hood, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Yeah.
Adventure Bay, you know what I'm saying? Go look it up.
Facts.
I don't know too many other people. I can't think of nowhere else. They say they had their own water park.
Facts.
In
Nah,
their
for
hood. Like
real.
this was smack dab in the middle on Beach Net. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? A-Leaf just a historic place, man. You know, it's a fast side of town.
Mm-hmm.
Real fast. Still is real fast. West Timer side, especially, real fast. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. And then what you can say, like some bad experiences.
It's real fast.
Basically, yeah.
That's what's bad about it. You know what I'm saying? It's real fast. And it's A-Leaf is it's a nice place till it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a nice place. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad place. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta watch where you at, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're looking for that, you're gonna find that.
Nah, that's facts. Yeah. Man, nah, for real. Okay, then we get into like let's dive in more like with the artistry game. Like when was it when you became an artist? Like, or you had it in you like I want to be a rapper? What influenced you? What was it like? Little steps you was doing that made you like okay, you want to be a rapper for sure.
A nigga named Joshua Swafford. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My nigga Swab, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah, Swab was probably the first person that not influenced me, but you know, made me think that I could take rap seriously. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as far as my personal influences, you know, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying? Like the list could go on and on, you know what I'm saying? But not even just Suave. Suave had a cousin named Bug, Junebug, called him Bug. And we considered him the best rapper that we knew personally, you know what I'm saying? And he was doing his rap shit, you know what I'm saying? But Suave was since I knew Suave, since he started rapping, like I don't know if he was rapping before I met him.
Mm-hmm.
Since he was always nice. Before I was rapping at all, Suave was nice. I used to think I was gonna be the producer. I thought I was gonna beatbox. And I used to beatbox and all this shit.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna be the producer. You know what I'm saying? I still got the producer blood.
That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, we're gonna dive into that.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Got
saying?
more talents than just artistry.
So, you know what I'm saying? Suave was always nice. And then one day they was going to the studio.
Yeah.
And Suave was like, man, Dave, why don't you write a rap? You know what I'm saying? All of them was like, why don't you write it? Because it was going to be a group. It was going to be all of us on the track. It was that We Ready.
Okay.
The Archie episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. That track. So, you know, my bet. I write my verse. And we all sitting in the room. I don't know if you know Bamboo.
Wow.
Bamboo the Chief.
I ain't really good with names, bro. Faces I can say for sure.
Bamboo, his real name Wayne.
Gotta see his face.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wayne, you from A-Leaf. He had a cousin named Nike. You know what I'm saying? Nike stayed over there. We stayed in Happy Home. I stayed in Happy Home. You know what I'm saying? But he had a cousin named Nike stayed over there. And we was all at Nike house. And he had bamboo on the phone. Mm-hmm. We was all in the room. And everybody was running their verses. And it got to me. And I'll never forget, I ran my verse. And everybody just stopped. Like, yeah. It was like, Bamboo was on the phone. He was on speaker. He was like, that was Dave? Yeah. Everybody was like, yeah. That was like, man, say that shit again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I ran the verse again. Everybody, it was the same reaction. Everybody just paused. It was like, damn, nigga, you smashed this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was my first taste of, you know what I'm saying? Pause. That was my first taste of, oh, I might have something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From that, bro, well, I ain't gonna tell that part of the story. I ain't gonna put Bug under the bus. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put you under the bus, Bug. But yeah, bro, that was my first taste of like, damn, I might have something. Yeah. Cause like before that, I think I would like say little raps in my phone, and like my partners at school, I'd be like, man, listen to this. Yeah. And they'd be like, oh, that was tight. They'd be like, that's you? I'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, man, maybe you should, that was tight. Try this shit. Yeah. But that was my first time writing a verse, and yeah, I got the response that I needed, I guess.
That's fire, cause your style, like, for the ones that haven't heard you, like how you been influenced like Jadakiss, Jay-Z and stuff like that. You have the real like origin flow, you know what I'm saying? But mixed in with like a good South and Western type vibe too. Right. To where you smooth with it, like you really be lyrical and bars type shit. You know, some Jadakiss shit for sure.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I come from that cloth, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can do what these new niggas doing too, but you know, I do me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes I might blend it in. You know what I'm saying? But I come from, you had to rap, bro. You had to really rap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't what it is today. But salute to the MCs today too. I fuck with what y'all doing too. But yeah. I come from a different time, and I salute to everybody that listen to me and fuck with my music, cause I ain't really just heard too many bad reviews. I ain't really like too many people ain't nobody ever really told me I was whack. So yeah, that's part of the reason I keep going. You know what I mean? So.
Nah, that's fire as fuck though. And have you ever like, okay, you know, cause with those spitting bars, have you ever like attempt or experience like battle rap?
Yeah, I got battles online.
Okay, yeah. Like what influenced you into doing that?
I did battle rap man, at one point I did everything, cause it was like, at one point I felt like I had to prove that I could rap. Mm-hmm. And every arena, whether it was battle rapping, challenges, you know what I'm saying, freestyles, you know what I'm saying, showcases, contests, whatever, you know what I'm saying. I just felt like I had to prove that this is what I love to do. I'm an MC, you know what I'm saying? So anything that had to do with rap, I was doing it. Yeah. No matter what it was. If it was about rapping, I was doing it. Mm-hmm. And I think after a while, I feel like, damn, I think I proved my point, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you go pull up my battles. You can go pull up my battles right now. I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? You can go pull up any freestyle they ever see me in, cypher, anything you see me in. I've been putting in paint. I've been putting paint where it ain't for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So at first, that's what it was with me. I felt like I had to prove that I could rap. Now, shit, it's about making good music and making hit records. That's really what it's about. You know? Mm-hmm. I like making good music and making hit records. I still get out there and show that, you know, I still get out there. I mean, I'm a spitter. You know what I'm saying? So I still do that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like if you listen to my album, you get a little bit of all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, nah, for real. And then first, that's what I wanted to also ask, dive in. Where you get the name, like the artist name, DaveDollaSign? Where did that come from?
Man, I had got that name. Yeah. Because originally my name was Super Dave. That was what people just called me, just period. just nickname. That was since I was a kid. Super Dave, you know what I'm saying? Or Lil Dave, Super Dave, you know what I'm saying? But it was Super Dave, you know what I'm saying? And it was so common because there was so many Super Daves. So I had came up with DaveDollaSign before I heard the $Dollar$Sign. It was like years.
Yeah, for sure.
It was beautiful, all that.
Yeah.
By the time I heard the $Dollar$Sign, like somebody told me, like, because I said my name, I rapped for somebody, like a female or something. And she was like, what's your name or something? I just remember I was like, I'm DaveDollaSign. She like $Dollar$Sign. I'm like, who? You know what I'm saying? I was like, who? But he made it first with the name, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at that, but
yeah,
you know, I was DaveDollaSign way before he was even on the scene, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's what I came up with the name because, you know, Super Dave, I spelled super with a $Sign in the front. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like money, so it was always Dave. It was something to do with money, so DaveDollaSign. That's just how that came up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, man. Nah, that's fine.
Like later on down the line, I ended up coming up with another alias. I go by the Enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Enemy.
Enemy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I go by the Enemy because, in a sense, it was like a rebellious stance in a way, but it's just refusing to conform. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, what the streets may think is cool or what society may think is cool, I might not think is cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if I don't agree, a lot of times if you go against the grain or you don't agree, you kind of looked at it as, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to fit in with niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be your friend. If I'm not your friend, then what am I? You know what I'm saying? Who said we was friends? You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. And that's just in different aspects of life because, you know what I'm saying? It's just different ways you can put the enemy in the context, right? Just the way society is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to conform, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't agree with the shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't fit. I'm not with it, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah.
And I know that, and I feel like with that, it's like, I feel like A-Leaf taught us a lot of that too.
A-Leaf is it's a different place, man.
Yeah, 'cause we got a lot of different people, like, to where, like, you know, yours the Enemy, you know, Scrappy G, the bad guy. And I know even just with me, I don't really just condone or just fall in line with the industry that I've been in and stuff like that, from the party stuff to the ENT stuff, all that stuff. It's a lot of people from other sides that try to get me under their wing or do what they do, and I'm like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? And they hate boys.
Look at the artists that come from A-Leaf. It's different.
Yeah.
Look at Lizzo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different.
Toby.
You know, Toby.
B.I.G.
B.I.G. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. 30 Ways. You know what I'm saying?
You got Millie Bucks. You
got Milo. You got, you know what I'm saying, A-Leaf Biggie. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't no knock on no other section. You know what I'm saying? But A-Leaf, like you said, it's just one of them places. It's just, I don't know. I can't describe it, man. That part of the city is just different.
For real.
So I've been all over Houston, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't nothing like outside.
I've been all over Houston, bro. It ain't nothing like A-Leaf, bro.
At all.
I can't even lie to you.
Heck
It's different, my nigga.
Nah, for real though. But heck yeah, man, we gonna sit here and dive into like your first, you know what I'm saying, thought of like, okay, let me be that. You did battle rap. You did ciphers, freestyles. When did it, like, how was that experience when you was putting together your project, like your first, you know what I'm saying, tape project, like, you know what I'm saying?
My first one I ever did in life, or my first album?
Like, just not this one. Oh, so this one is your first established album?
No. I had one I dropped when I was like 18 years old.
That's what I'm saying. How was that? Because that's like a first time experience. And me asking you this is just for the upcoming artists and stuff. For, you know, they'll be in the, you know what I'm saying?
It was cool. My first album, I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, but it was like, you really can't see that far. You can't see far ahead, you know what I'm saying? When you're a kid, you don't get it. They trying to explain shit to you, because I had some guys that was trying to work with me. Shout out those guys too, Henry and Red D.
Yeah.
They had their own little record label, and they wasn't even from Houston. I'm up here picking eye boogers and shit.
Nah, you good.
They wasn't even from Houston, man. They was from like Alabama.
Okay.
They was, you know, they was finding talent. They happened to be out here trying to find talent. Their daughters was going to LC, and Red D daughter was going to LC or Taylor, one of them. I forgot. But you know, just some niggas from Alabama or Mississippi, I can't remember which one. They looked for talent. They had us the contracts or whatever. We were putting albums together. They was making beats and all that. It was cool, but I really don't got no knowledge of the business. I'm really just, you know, I'm just trying to rap.
They had the experience.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really understand the grind. I don't really understand what they trying to do as far as my artistry and the direction they was trying to go. And, you know, a nigga trying to, at the same time, trying to make my life work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, even though I'm 18, I gotta figure out what I'm finna do with my life. So this shit ain't paying nothing right now. So I'm in the streets at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really ain't had no guidance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really didn't. I didn't have no real structure.
Yeah.
I ain't had nobody tell me which way to go with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do this music shit at the same time. I'm an 18-year-old fresh out of high school, pretty much in the streets of Houston by this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, mom can't tell me nothing except for like find a job, man. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit you going through at 18. Find a job. You know what I'm saying? I had to pick up weed, so I sell weed. Just getting around trying to dodge the crib because mama there. You know what I'm saying? So you find yourself here, there, wherever. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much what it was. So I really ain't had no strong direction as far as where I would go musically. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was. I just put an album out and I'm trying to sell my album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't even understand how a record label, structure, publishing, all these different. I didn't understand any of that.
So you was just thinking, okay, boom, I'm
trying
create
to
this
rap.
album.
You know what
This
I'm
shit
saying?
should give me
I
some
should
bread.
take off, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
You know what
saying.
I'm saying? The typical dream.
That's what I was like basically saying, because that's as upcoming artists, when they drop their first, you know what I'm saying, tape, they feel like this is the one that's going, or they want it to be the one that's gonna really take them as far as they can go.
Don't nobody understand how this game works.
Yeah.
Because the reason why nobody really understands how this game works is because there really ain't no rules. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might think, oh, I dropped this album and it take off.
Yeah.
But without any exposure, how's your album gonna take off? Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? That's what singles are for. That's what networking is for. That's what building relationships is for.
Like
You know what I'm
said,
saying?
with them two dudes that end up having networking and relationships, is able to lace you up.
That's what investing in yourself is for. And by the time somebody do see you, it's like Nipsey said, when opportunity meets preparation, this is the opportunity you've been preparing for.
Right.
So by the time they see you, it's like, man, look, I got my boom boom. I got the code. I'm bam. I got it. You know what I'm saying? And they like, damn, he got his, you know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna invest in. You know what I'm saying? Especially these days, they ain't taking no more risks with the nigga who's he nice rapping on the corner. You know what I'm saying? The nigga who they see, he putting out videos, he got numbers, he getting around, he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, That's the business aspect. So a lot of artists need to understand that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't just you think it's something magical, is you just gonna drop a song or something, or it's gonna take off. Like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
But what's so good about this game is now we have the power to create a platform for ourselves. So it's really about the investment you make into your brand. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real. That's facts though. Y'all are the product. Y'all are the brand.
And this is another thing, you know what I'm saying? 2 pieces of advice that I learned, and it's crazy because one of these pieces of advice actually came from something I seen Diddy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, Diddy, what advice would you give somebody that's up and coming or something like that?
Yeah.
That's a question like that.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what I'm saying, ask for help. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we don't want to ask for help, bro. You know what I'm saying? It go both ways. You know what I'm saying? You help somebody, you ask for help, somebody that might need help, might need to help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? In this game. So that's one piece of advice. And another piece of advice, I think they asked, it was a different interview.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked Rick Ross a similar question. And he said, man, take your time. You know what I'm saying? It's not, no, bro, you gotta take your time. You never know which record it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why people drop so many albums. Cause you don't never know which one it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Especially these days, the songs it's like microwave culture. It's like everybody want it fast. They want the new hot shit fast. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
going
when you
nowhere
drop
fast.
that album, push them singles. You know what I'm saying? Put the shit in rotation. You don't know which song or how long it's gonna take. Cause a lot of times the singles don't break. Except till 2 or 3 years after you put the music out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really working your single, you know what I'm saying? So the same grind, the same recipe, it's there. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta apply the grind. You know what I'm saying? And trust the process. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
King Pat, EnoughTalkPodcast with the Queen Town Pan, top 3. Boy Studios in the city. Where's the bike? Let's roll.
What's going on? Welcome to 175, man.
Go live inside. Let me show you the man, the myth, the legend. Tell them what you is.
What's going on, everybody? It's your young visionary Lafayette Taylor, and welcome to 175 Recording Studios, top 3 recording studio in Houston, Texas. Right now, I'm gonna give you all a tour. Y'all ready? Let's go. Of course, we have a photography section. Boom, you see that? And underneath that, we actually have a lovely projector for y'all. So this is actually a dance studio as well. So you have the actual mirrors here, rehearsal space, and event space. That nice LED wall here for, what's that, mic drop, you feel me? Or a nice podcast. Then, of course, right here, there's some of the affiliates we work with. Right here is our actual chill section and podcast section. So when people are, waiting for the next session, we're gonna have a podcast like Enough Talk, you feel me? Alright, y'all, we're in the spaceship, Studio A, where it go down. We got the Ravens, the 2 screens, it's touch screen. But we also got the Apollo. Every room's running an Apollo, y'all. Oh yeah, we have a nice little setup. This is where you want to be, feel like Michael Jackson. Up in here, got that manly truth to let you know if you suck or not. Yeah, you'll hear all of it. Where is that right here? Studio B, the black orbit, y'all. So right here is a live sound room. We got the nice drum set, y'all. We got the piano for all the piano players. We got Studio B, single booth right here. You got the TV right here so we can see what's going down. Now let's go to the control room. Lovely leather seats. But this is more so you bang out as a producer, engineer, bang out by yourself. Photographers being here, editing their photos as well. It's for everybody. Soundvibe Studios, go to www.1svstudios.com or at 1svstudios on Instagram, or just Google us, baby, One Soundvibe. Feel me? It's 832-779-7799. Yes, you heard what I said. Oh yeah, the address? We in the Heights. If you know where the Heights is at, you know we in good hands. 4306 and a half, Linear Street, Houston, Texas, 77007. It's the One Soundvibe, and we gone.
Facts. That's the Soulja Boy effect. I always say that. Because, you know, Crank That was out, you know what I'm saying, way 2 years before the music video dropped. Like, it was like 2 to 5 years until we actually saw the music video.
Yeah.
And the music video blew it way up. You know what I'm saying?
Soulja Boy, man, nigga could have seen the future and knew that was it.
Yeah.
He just took advantage of it. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Shit that niggas was probably sleeping on. Niggas was probably sleeping on YouTube.
Yeah.
They was probably thinking, you know, MTV, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, shit, I got my own video station. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? So for Soulja Boy to see that, you know what I'm saying? That was genius.
Yeah.
But I give you a story. I got a freestyle called What Y'all Want to Do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My most popular video to date, like 17K views. You know what I'm saying? But I remember I put the freestyle out. This is years ago. I put the freestyle out, just the freestyle, no video, just the audio. I think maybe like got 200 listeners. I put the video out, bro, and the video really didn't do much. It didn't do much when I put it, but the video was fire. And it didn't do much, right? So I remember this chick I was talking to at the time. I remember showing it to her. And God bless her soul, Birdie. I remember showing it to her. And she was like, damn, this is nice, this is dope. She's like, damn, you only got like a couple hundred views? I'm like, damn, you been promoting this? I'm like, yeah, I've been posting it online, social media and all that shit. She was like, it's this one little platform. This was before I was even familiar with like hip hop platforms like that and all that. She was like, I don't think it costs that much. She was like, I'll put it on there for you. I'm like, all right, whatever. I ain't on that. I'm green. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Man, she put the video on the platform called Independent Dope. You heard of it?
Nah.
Man, she put it on Independent Dope. That shit, damn, my nigga. I'm talking
I
about
have Independent Dope. I have.
Independent Dope. Look it up. It's a platform.
Yeah.
It's a hip hop platform, but that shit went crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Independent Dope is like a national platform, I guess, or it's people from everywhere.
Like one of the first World Star.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think I remember.
there's people from everywhere seeing the video, like, man, nice, especially in LA, because I'm on there gangbanging and shit. But
Yeah.
I'm like, man, it got me recognized across the nation. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus other shit I've done. I've been in a few places rapping, but yeah, bro, that shit crazy. Just what you can do, you just put a little grind, invest a little money into yourself, get on these platforms, get out and meet people, and network. You know what I'm saying? You never know
Facts.
where this shit can go. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. No, okay, now, we're gonna get into the album now. You just dropped the album. What was the name again?
Since day one.
Since Day One, yeah. My
Day
bad,
One.
Since Day One. How you feel about this tape?
I love this tape, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
This is probably, I'm gonna say I love my last one too, cause this like, damn, since my last tape, I feel like I've been on a run. I feel like I actually found my lane.
Yeah.
I think I'm slowly but surely getting all the pieces together, because I got my engineer, I got producers, you know what I'm saying? I got people like you know what I'm saying? And everything is kind of like coming into play. But I think that's what I've been doing over the past couple of years, kind of finding my lane, my sound, my direction. And it's all been kind of like revelations, bro. It's been showing itself to me. And there's been times where I've been confused, you know what I'm saying? But it's like God just slowly like, nah, you gotta go through this, you gotta go through the process, man.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like God ain't gonna let you just skip, you know what I'm saying? You gotta slowly reveal it, like this is what you need to do. So but that's how I feel about my last two.
Yeah.
The last one was the EP, this one the LP, a full album. And I feel like I gave them complete album. I ain't really disappointed in none of the songs on there. I feel like I could shoot a video to every song.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I can shoot a video to every song on there. I feel like I touched every emotion. You know what I'm saying? I got some good features on there. I mean, I got Sonny the Rapper on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who you got some
I got
names
Sonny
on
the
there?
Rapper on there. I got, what's my man's name? Damn, I can't think of his name right now. Good. But he on my song, Saturday Night in Houston.
Okay.
I can't think of his name right now. I got my nigga C Money on there from Pluto.
Okay.
Who I came up rapping with. My P niggas. Like Mookie Jones.
Yeah.
He from the same, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And who else I got on there, man? I got Ari singing on there. A song called Survivor's Remorse. So I got Trilly Poke on the album. I got some interesting features. I got some, it's about, if you listen to the album, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. And I ain't gassing myself.
Yeah.
If you listen to the album, I guarantee if you don't just love the album, you're gonna have some songs on there that you like, yeah, I really fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead homies. I feel like if you listen to the album, if you don't just love the album, you're gonna have some favorites on there. You know what I mean?
Man,
For real.
and you really, for sure, like how you were saying, the experience, an active shit, not just an artist, entertainer, because you did a whole bunch of stuff. One, you on a lot of people features. Like I saw, like you on a lot of people features from.
And that's a sign right there. That's a let know, like, you know what I'm saying? If you see me popping up on features, they know that I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying?
You on MBT shit, I saw. And if I'm not mistaken, his tape.
Oh, the
Trap.
one just dropped.
Yeah, the one that he like dropped like probably 3 years or something like that. But I know.
Oh, you said Ant.
Yeah, MBT Ant.
Yeah, we
Trap.
did, man.
Some new shit.
I ain't got on none with MBT.
I'm gonna say like, man, I got on mine.
I my first time meeting Ant though.
Yeah.
Was my first time doing A-Leaf Cypher. That first A-Leaf Cypher.
Okay, yeah.
That's when I met Ant. And Biggie was on that cypher. Pixie was on that cypher. Ace was on that cypher.
Man.
There was a few people on there.
I'm finna go to this because I got like a little Texas list. You know what I'm saying?
But I did one with 30 Ways.
Yeah, I'm about to say like you on his tape.
I did one with
You on the one
my
with the
nigga
female too.
Ace of Spades just dropped one. I'm on that. I'm on one with Fats.
Have you ever did one with Keno Shakur?
Nah,
Okay.
but I'm down to work with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to work with Keno.
Let me see.
But I done worked with a few people.
Oh, yeah.
I done worked with 380 back in the day. I done worked with DJ Black D.
Okay, yeah, I see that with the Trilly Poke. Anyway,
Yeah, I
that's
definitely
on.
worked with Trilly Poke.
Yeah, I
that's
see.
on my album.
30 Ways. It's some more other people that shit that you on too that I heard that came across. I was like, what
You
the?
want to know something though? Me and Biggie working on probably a possible album or EP.
Hi.
Possible album or EP. Me
Right.
and Biggie working on one song. And the producer from A-Leaf.
Okay.
Is he originally from or he stayed in A-Leaf at one point? I don't know if he's still here now.
Yeah.
Or he's from Detroit or some shit like that.
Man, nah, but like I say, you're a really experienced entertainer because I remember back then before I started this podcast, I remember seeing you doing podcasts, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook.
I did. I had a little podcast that I was going to kick up, but...
Because you had Fudge as your guest, right? You had DJ
no,
Fudge.
I was working with Fudge.
Oh, he was
I was
on
working with Fudge on something. Shout out to Fudge, man.
Yeah.
I fuck with Fudge, but God rest his soul, you know who I did have on there? I had Hands on Al on there one time as a guest.
Yeah,
I think, did I have Fudge?
That's what I'm saying. It was on YouTube. It was on Facebook.
Damn.
Yeah.
I sure did.
Like,
I forgot about that
right
episode.
Before I started the
I
platform,
sure did. Shout
it
out to
was like
Fudge.
you.
Damn, that's crazy.
What you was doing was one of the influences for sure for me to start this Cause I saw y'all on Facebook at that whatever little company ran that was
on Facebook. I should have
out.
kept going, but see, at the time, bro, listen, bro. I had so many dope ideas.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was so many things that didn't work out that it's like, it's a miracle I ain't gave up yet. You know what I'm saying?
Not for real.
Bro, nigga go through so much shit, bro.
From the battle rap
Man.
to producing, you know what I'm saying,
But,
to
you
still
know what I'm
being
saying?
an
I
artist.
think people see how serious I am now. That's why so many things are starting to work out now. You know what I'm saying? Just like I had to prove that I could rap, I gotta prove now that, you know, I'm good for all this shit.
Facts.
Like, you know, at first it was like I ain't really trying to do too much in the camp. Besides being a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm really trying to podcast and so much so forth. But you know, this is really what it is right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked up and I seen some of my favorite rappers that got podcasts now, so it's like shit. I don't see why not.
That's
It's
your
a
future
bag.
mission.
All
Even
this shit is a
though
bag.
that's your future mission, even though you already was doing it before. I sat there and say.
I had so many things. I had a whole show. Check this out, man. Check this out. I had a whole show. I did a whole season.
Yeah.
An entire season with my nigga Rock 5. Shout out to Rock 5, but I gotta tell this story because this is some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? I did a whole season with this nigga, man. The name of the show was Inked Up.
Okay.
The premise of the show was tattoo culture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was going around interviewing people about their tattoo. Because tattoos tell a story.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I had a whole season saved on this man.
Drive.
Laptop.
Yeah.
Shit crashed.
Man.
A whole season. We was about to launch the shit, bro. Nigga tells me, yeah, the shit crashed, bro. Talking about blows. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take it on the chin. Nigga, everything from lost rhyme books, lost cell phones, failed podcasts, failed, you know what I'm saying, shows. Trying to run a record label, niggas doing wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, this game, bro.
But do you feel like everything happens for a reason, though?
Hell yeah.
That, you know, like, cause
without error,
yeah,
you ain't gonna have the correction without the
that's
error,
what I'm saying.
And once you start to get the correction, it starts to kind of carve your path. You know, you start to see which way you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Who you gonna fuck with, who you not gonna fuck with, for
and
whatever
you know
reason.
better next time.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, set your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you gotta feel people out, man. A lot of times you gotta, you know, the vibe off, the energy off. Whatever. It might not be the person you need to be fucking with. Tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's a good energy. People you around, some good people, man. You know, there's some bad people out here, bro.
No, for real.
Some bad people out here. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. Heck yeah. It's a lot of fucking opportunities.
Bad people out here, bro.
For real. But you know, they gotta go through their experiences for them to know, to be able to, like, you know, separate the people and how to be able to point out them symptoms. Like, spot out them symptoms and shit, for sure.
Like Nipsey said again, there ain't no skipping steps. You gotta go through every step. You gotta experience every level. You can't skip this level and think you're gonna get to this level and beat this boss. You ain't even beat the last boss. So you don't know what, you know what I'm saying? So it's a gradual thing, you know what I'm saying? One thing I understand about life is, you know what I'm saying, you don't get what you want, you get what you deserve, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you don't get it when you ask for it. You get it when you're supposed to.
Facts. That's facts. For real. Nah, though, okay, then next I want to ask you, like, this is a deep question too. Do you feel like that you are a slept on artist?
Nah.
Okay.
Ain't nobody ever told me I was whack. Ain't nobody ever told me I was a bad artist. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, shit, timing is timing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's real.
You know, even if I don't make it to like superstardom or nothing like that, if I'm respected in the hip hop community amongst my peers, I'll take that too. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my money and let me do my music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me. I ain't hurting nobody. I look at it like, man, I'm fucked up, bro. Listen, I honestly be feeling like don't nobody give a fuck anyway. It's all. If it's like that, if don't nobody give a fuck anyway, then why should that stop you from doing what you're doing? They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
They don't care if
Eventually they'll probably catch on, bro. But just do you. You not hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hurting nobody doing my music, my podcast with them. Yeah, bro. You ain't you fuck with it or you don't. It ain't gonna stop me from loving you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Real talk.
That's real as hell. Cause you know you got some artists feel like that. Like how you say that they don't fuck with me, but they feel like they deserve to be fucked with or recognition or awarded or heard and stuff like that.
The sense of entitlement is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's earned, bro. Everything is earned, my nigga. You don't get what you want, bro. You get what you deserve. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
You feel like you deserve more, show us, nigga. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real.
Point blank, period.
That's facts, like a motherfucker, for sure. So, you know, it's a new year. What's your missions for this 2026?
My mission for 2026, I really, you know, I made up in my mind. And it ain't like I just made it up, but it's like, you know, I'm putting towards the action and the efforts. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really is. That's about it at the end of the day. 'Cause talk is cheap, action is priceless. You can't even put a price on it. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to, you know, talk about having a brand new Benz, but once you actually put the hustle in and you in the new Benz, that feeling is priceless. You know what I'm saying? You can't put a price on accomplishing something that you said you was gonna do, which I feel like at the end of the day, that's real success to me. Success to me is doing what I said I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And whatever comes with it, you know, reap what you sow. I mean, reap the rewards or whatever.
Thanks.
If I said I'm gonna shoot 10 videos, shoot 10 videos. That's successful. You know what I'm saying? I did what I said I was gonna do. So you know what I'm saying? That's really what 2026 is about. You know, I was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And in the process of me doing a lot, I see how spreading yourself so thin can take your focus off your goal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my whole thing now is I'm really fully focused on this, and it's like, make this work. So I ain't really got to do all this else.
Facts.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Nah,
Like
that's
some
hard.
50 Cent shit.
Nah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, so they should be expecting some more, like, you know what I'm saying, some performances, some visuals for these tape, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, I got an album. I got albums ready.
Yeah.
I got mixtapes, albums,
Yeah.
singles, all that. But I'm also like working with other artists. Two artists I really want to work with. I plan on working with this year. The S.O.B and my brother Chop. Chop coming back out. We finna rap again.
Okay.
And I'm working on the tape with B.I.G.
Okay.
And I'm working on the tape with my nigga Young Pro. And you know, I'm really focused on my team, focused on myself, focused on new beginnings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, pray to God. You know what I'm saying? Pray for today, live for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, it's gonna come. It's coming to play for sure. So y'all be, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned for sure. Stay tuned. You gotta
Stay
tap
tuned.
in with bro for sure, because he is a great artist, entertainer all around. And then again, I know how you were stating, for sure we know as a back end part, you wanna get back into the podcast and get back into like connecting with the people, like doing
Glad
other
you said
content. Yeah.
That's something I forgot to mention. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna be working with you. This is a collab.
Yeah, for real. This is our beginning
You know,
collab. I was gonna sit there and drop that too.
A-League, baby, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
And this was his idea. This block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this little space right here, yeah, man. I feel like I said, for the longest, I didn't want to be in front of the camera because I know the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? And I know I am charismatic. I know I can have a magnetic personality. And for the longest, I don't know why, I don't know if it was being shy or just like I just didn't want to be here. You know what I'm saying?
I promise, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, fuck it is what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is what the people need. People need more DaveDollaSign, so they're gonna hear more DaveDollaSign. You know and y'all gonna hear it here. Y'all gonna hear it here first.
Thanks. Yeah, we got the merch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The bag got the this is a collaboration.
Y'all gonna hear it here first, bro. Enough talking.
For real. Nah, for real.
This is groundbreaking right now. You know what I'm saying?
And this not even the first of the clothing brand. You have the other brand.
Yeah, I got.
brand,
I ain't said nothing about my brand. Yeah. For one, shout out S.O.B. This is the record label.
Thanks.
I got merchandise for that too. But my clothing line, Big Clothing. You know what I'm saying? I want people to be able to distinguish the difference. This is a record label. So if you see this, I got that on, whatever, it's record label merch. You know what I'm saying? As far as the clothing line, like shit is serious in the fashion realm.
Yeah.
That's what Big is, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just getting started, you know what I'm saying? But Big Clothing, B.I.G.
Yeah.
Black is God, you know what I'm saying?
Black is God, B.I.G.
Big Clothing, yeah, the shit just came to me one day, man.
Yeah,
you know
I was gonna ask, like, what makes you think of that? Like, and then you got the logo too, the whale.
Yeah, the whale, right?
Yeah.
That's just one of the animals I chose. I chose like 3 so far.
Okay.
The whale is the first one. But Big, yeah. I would always say, you know what I'm saying, a black woman is God. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my personal belief. But you know what I'm saying? Not even just a black woman, black is God. And I say that because, you know what I'm saying? As far as science and people that's went back as far as it goes, black woman produced everything. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, I believe in the universe. That's God. So the universe is black as I see. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The universe so black. If you put the sun out, the motherfucker blue. That's how black the universe is. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
for real.
it ain't nothing that, as far as like racial as people think, you know what I'm saying? But melanin is in all of us. Some of us just highly melanated, some of us aren't, you know what I'm saying? But melanin is in every living thing, you know what I'm saying? So melanin is of course black. What makes it black? Carbon, you know what I'm saying? Which is found in every living thing.
Right.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I got the whale to represent, of course, big and it's black. Black is God. But the whale, even though it's big and black, it has white spots on it. To me, which represents, you know, even though I'm pro-black, don't mean I'm anti-white.
Right.
But I am pro-black, you know what I'm saying? So I believe God looks like me. That's my belief. You don't gotta agree with me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, that's fire as hell though. Yeah, y'all tap in with that. You know, Big Clothing for sure. And then S.O.B, you started that. That's why I didn't even want to.
Yeah.
I forgot about S.O.B, but yeah, we can dive into that too before we, like, you know what I'm saying, in this.
S.O.B. Shout out to all the streeters, man. Yeah, S.O.B.
History of S.O.B.
I started the record label Streets on Beats, but
yeah,
I actually got the idea to name my record label Streets on Beats.
Yeah.
From SPM. You know what I'm saying? SPM had a song called Streets on Beats. And when I heard, like, for one, shout out to my nigga Tim. When I first heard SPM, I mean, we heard this shit like we heard on the radio, like wiggy, 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 shit like that was on the radio. But when I got my chance to really like dive into him as an artist, to listen to the music, it's like, damn, this nigga actually nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this nigga can rap his ass off. But when I first heard Streets on Beats, I was like, damn, to me, this is more than a song. To me, this is my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the streets on beats. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to SPM. The song inspired the name for the record label. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Yeah, Streets on Beats. Yeah, this is. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the record label name came from.
Okay.
And it's still that. You know, since Taylor, it's still Streets on Beats, some of the same artists. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, they tap in or whatever with me or with them, but you know, it's still that. You know, still building. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's fire. Yeah. Hey man, y'all for sure tap in with bro Dave Dollar. So you got any little like, you know what I'm saying, outro messages you wanna give or some little game, even though you been giving for sure, if they not catching on to, you know what I'm saying, the gems and information you say.
I don't even know if I was giving out real game. I know I've just been rambling.
Nah, bro, that's for real game from the all the way to the artists.
I mean,
you know
shit, it's about dedicating yourself to something, you know what I'm saying? If this is what you really want to do. Me, myself, I've been dedicated, but, you know what I'm saying, and it shows, but, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you might have to go through, you're going to have to go on your journey, point blank period, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it might seem like you can't see yourself going the way you need to, or it's hurdles, obstacles in the way. It seems like things pulling you away. But if you dedicated, you're gonna find your way, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make a commitment. You gotta commit to something. You know what I'm saying? In life. So that's what you wanna do. Shit, stay dedicated. You know what I'm saying? Stay committed. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Shout out to my nigga Young Pro. He got the song out right now called Dedication. And we got a song together called Commitment. I don't know when he gonna drop the content, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Pro though. You know what I'm saying? He the one that did the beat. Young Pro did the beat to I'm a Uber Street nigga out the back with.
Oh, okay, yeah. That one, yeah, that's hard. Hey,
shout out to my nigga Killer Dion. And I got man, the song I forgot earlier, I gotta shout my man's out. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, man, enough talk here, man. What's the word, everybody? It's your boy E.T. here, you know. Enough Talk Podcast here. What's the word, everybody? It's your boy E.T. here, man. You know, Enough Talk. Hey, man, what's the word? Boy, E.T. here, Enough Talk Podcast.
Interviewing Dave Dollar, man.
Female artist, Miss R-Shape.
I ain't gonna lie. I was a candy.
Oh, God, I ain't gonna lie. Fire.
Yo, man, we at the Trap Music Awards, you know.
Yes, sir. So, hey, you ain't here, you tripping.
Okay, and I love me some black, as y'all can see. So we come check my girl out. Love That Style by Ash.
Detailing, so we make sure that a lot of the things that pretty much all
Santini, remember seeing?
Okay.
Come, and we look forward to continuing this.
Bryso Splash, that's all. Bryso on the album.
Oh yeah, oh dude,
Bryso Splash, he from A-League.
Yeah, I know you
Bryso
talking
Splash. Shout out to Bryso Splash.
Nah, for real.
That's one of my favorite songs on the album too. Saturday Night in Houston.
Okay.
Minnie C, my cousin Minnie, she on the album. Like I said, C Money on the album. Street of Richie is on the album. Sonny the Rapper, Empress Ari, and Trilly Pope. Now, what I was finna say is, and my cousin, Big Homie P. You know what I'm saying? But what I was finna say is, shout out to Killer Dion on the beat, because Killer Dion on the beat is who did the beat for me and Trilly Poke, the song that we got together. And Killer Dion on the beat is the one I'm saying, A-Leaf. You know, I mean, he from A-Leaf, but he came from Detroit. The producer.
Yeah.
He the one that's doing all the beats for me and A-Leaf Biggie on the project that we're working on.
Alright.
And I'm working on a project of my own with the same producer.
Okay. And hell yeah, you give me album name again?
Since day one.
Since day one, shit, you can give me an outro, really, like all platforms.
You can find me everywhere, Dave $sign.
Yeah.
Dave $sign, anything, Streets on Beats, Dave $sign, Big Clothing, and Enough Talk.
Nah, for real. Hey,
You'll
man.
find me there too.
Yeah.
You're gonna find me there too.
On Texas, for real,
On
man.
Texas.
That's my new slogan now.
On
Y'all ever hear
Texas.
niggas say on Texas? They got it
On
from me.
Texas.
On Texas.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
On Texas.
On
for
Texas.
Real. Nah, for real though, but
Don't let me get, I'll fuck around be gang related. I don't want to start. Don't let me start, bro. Don't let me start.
Hey, nah, y'all fuck with the family though. DaveDollaSign, great artist, great entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Just great creator all around. Shit, y'all tap in with his
A-Leaf.
Yeah, tap in with his
I
battles.
don't know this A-Leaf right here.
Nah, for real.
Look, the first nigga throwing this shit up
Yeah.
was my nigga Baloo. Shout out to Baloo. It's A-Leaf.
That's first generation too of 82.
Yeah.
Because with our generation, we thought the West, but
Yeah, everybody threw it the West.
I was seeing
The other
everybody
side of the
throw it.
West, the other side of the West threw it the West too.
Yeah.
This is A-Leaf.
Nah.
Baloo was the first one doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that was
Facts.
years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's the first
Facts.
person I seen doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, but you know what I'm saying, the 80 vet out here too. All that type shit, man. Y'all tap in because of DaveDollaSign, you know. Shout out to One Sound Vibe Studios for having us here. You know, y'all tap in with them too. Hey, they always welcoming us. Shit, you know, fuck with the merch. This merch coming out, this, you know what I'm saying, it's first time y'all seeing it, but y'all gonna be seeing it everywhere. A-Leaf merch, cross collab with Big Clothing and A-Leaf and Enough Talk. Shit, man, hey, shit, that's enough talk for y'all.
Yeah, tap in or tap out.
Facts.